Welcome students. In this video we are going to learn prime numbers and factorization. This is very useful for class 10 students, in which we are discussing very basics of mathematics, which is very useful for grade 10 students. So let's start. Let's first understand about what is prime numbers. So prime number is a natural number greater than 1 that has only two distinct, that means two different factors, one and itself. In other words, a prime number is divisible only by 1 and the number itself. For example, 2. 2 is a prime number because 2 is only divisible by itself, that is 2, and divisible by 1. Similarly, 3. 3 is also a prime number because it is divisible by itself, that is 3, and by 1. In this manner we can find different prime numbers like 5, 7, 11, 13. 13 is a prime number because 13 is only divided by itself and by 1 only. Now let us move forward and understand more about different concept. Here we have non-prime numbers, composite numbers. Numbers that have more than two factors are called composite numbers. For example, 4. So 4 is divisible by 2, then again 2, and we can say that 4 has factor 2, 4 and 1. Hence it has more than two factors. Therefore we can say that 4 is a composite number. Similarly, 6 is also a composite number because if we find the LCM of 6, then this is 2, 3 and 1. Therefore 6 has factors like 2, 3, 6 and 1. Hence we can say that 6 is also a composite number. Now let's understand factorization. Factorization is the process of expressing a number as a product of its prime factors. That is called factorization. Similarly, prime factorization is writing a number as a product of prime numbers only. That is called prime factorization. Now we are going to understand this concept more clearly with the help of examples. Let's first understand the methods of prime factorization. First method is division method. Divide the number by the smallest prime repeatedly. Second method is factor tree method. Break the number into factors and continue until all branches end in prime numbers. So let's understand with the help of this example. Prime factorization of 60 is, so let's divide 60 first. 2 30, then 2 15, then 3 5, then 5 1. So here we have found the prime factors of 60. Now we can write it this way: 2 multiply by 2, now multiply by 3, now multiply by 5. Or we can write it this way: we can make a pair of this 2 as 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 into 5. So we can write it this way. So here we have our solved examples. Example number first: is 17 a prime number? Yes, 17 is a prime number because 17 is divided by only itself, that is 17, and by 1. Hence we can say that 17 is a prime number. Now let's see our example number 2. Is 15 a prime number? 15 can be divided by 3, then 5 and 1. Therefore we can say that 15 has factor 3, 5, 15 and 1. Therefore we can say that 15 is not a prime number. So here are factors of 15, that is 1, 3, 5 and 15. More than 2 factors, so 15 is not a prime number. This is our example number 3. Find all prime numbers between 10 and 30. So as we have discussed before, 11 is a prime number, 13 is also a prime number. After that 14 and 15 are not prime numbers because we can divide 14 by 2 and 7 as well. 17 is a prime number. Then 19 is also a prime number. After that 20, 21 and 22 are not prime numbers because they have more than 2 factors. After that 23 is a prime number and 29 is also a prime number. So these are the prime numbers between 10 and 30. Now let us understand with more examples. So here we have our example number 4, which is 2 a prime number? Yes, 2 is a prime number because 2 is divided by itself and only 1. Therefore we can say that 2 is a prime number. Next example is 1 a prime number? No, 1 has only one factor itself, so 1 is not a prime number. So 1 cannot be considered as a prime number. Now let us understand prime factorization with examples. So here we have our first example, which is prime factorize 18. So we have to find the prime factors of 18. So let us understand it. 18 can be divisible by 2, that is 2, 9, 18. Then we can divide it by 3, 3, 3, 9, then 3, 1, 3. Hence we can say the factors of 18 are 2 into 3 into 3, or this is 2 into 3 square. So this is our answer here. Hence the prime factors of 18 are 2 into 3 square. Now let's understand our example number 2. Prime factorize 100. So let's take it here. Now we can divide it by 2. 2 into 50 is 100. 2 into 50 is equal to 100. Then again 2. 2 into 25 is 50. Then 5. 5 multiplied by 5 is 25. Then 5 can be divisible by itself only. And we can write these numbers as, that means these are the factors here. So 2 into 2 into 5 into 5. So this is equal to 2 raised to the power 2 into 5 raised to the power 2. Hence we can say that prime factors of 100 are 2 square into 5 square, which we are getting here. Now let's understand with our third example. We have to find prime factors of 45. So we can write it this way. 45 can be divisible by 5 first, that is 5 multiplied by 9 is 45. 9 can be divided by 3, that is 3 3s are 9. Then 3 can be divided by itself, and we can write it this way. 5 multiplied by 3 multiplied by 3. So this is equal to 5 into 3 square. So this is our answer here, and we can say that prime factors of 45 are 5 into 3 square. Now let's understand with more examples. Here we have another example, which is prime factorize 72. So we can write 72 here. 72 can be divisible by 2, that is 2 into 36. Now 36 can also be divided by 2, that is 18 into 2 is 36. Then 18 can also be divided by 2, that is 2 into 9 is 18. Now 9 can be divisible by 3, that is 3 into 3 is 9. Now 3 can only be divided by itself, that is 3. And we can write all these numbers as 2 into 2 into 2 and multiply by 3 into 3, or this is equal to 2 raised to the power 1 2 3, that is 2 raised to the power 3 into 3 raised to the power 2 here. Hence we can say that prime factors of 72 are 2 raised to the power 3 into 3 square, what we are getting here. Now let's understand with our next example, which is example number 5. We have to find the prime factorization of 84. Now 84 can be factorized as, since we have 4 at the unit place here, so it can be divided by 2 first. So 2 4s are 8, 2 2s are 4. Now again 42 can be divided by 2, that is 2 into 21. Now 21 can be divisible by 3, that is 3 into 7 is 21. Then 7 1 7. and now we can write all these numbers as 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. So this is basically 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 into 7 here. Hence we can say that prime factors of 84 are 2 raised to the power 2 into 3 into 7. Now you can practice these questions by using these unsolved example. So it is advisable to do practice with the help of these questions which are on prime numbers, and these questions are on prime factorization. So students, I hope you have understood and enjoyed this video on factorization. In our next videos, we are going to learn more about the basics of mathematics, which is very useful for grade 10 students. Till then, goodbye and take care.